Greetings, Afterlifers, and welcome to a first-person look into Gundog Revenge from Strobo. Yes, this is a John Wick game, a very tough as nails John Wick game. So we're gonna start here. Yes, this is definitely a, if you ever played the old classic style arcade games of old, then you already know what kind of game this is. Basically, it's a very brutal arcade game. And then yes, the game does punish if you kill a dog. The only way you can not do that is by incapacitating the dog with your fists. So there's a bit of like a bit of an attack pattern you have to do here. Don't be afraid to use the melee weapon either. And also know that if you get ahead of the enemy, if you get ahead of enemies that can fire upon you, and yeah, it's now the bullet. Now this is a bulletproof vest, so it's actually good for. Oh well. Oh. I say too long there. And yeah, you might be wondering, how can anyone play a game like this? It's like, well, that's what the games were back in the day. You know, you had to remember the types of enemies, the types of the attack pattern. And as you see there, if you get too far away, they start drawing their guns. You can pass it off with automatic kick, which is awesome. Don't do that though, or else you lose 100 points. And of course, again, the vest doesn't do anything. It's your it's a bulletproof vest. Yep, see, I didn't reload, so that was on me. It's like that line from Far Cry 3, was it? It was like the definition of insanity. You're doing this level over and over and over and over again. It's like, well, that's basically, again, how it was back in the day. There was no checkpoints, quick saving, nothing. It was either killed or be killed. Okay. Is that a kill? Killed or be... Is that a kill or be killed? But as you can see here, into the scene, the game begins. Reload the pistol on 1 ammo capacity. Switch to the machine gun and gain 30 rounds of ammo. Switch to sniper. Obtain a bulletproof vest. Restore HP to maximum. Chapter complete. Mission victory. So the goal is just trying to get at least through 1 level. At least. Keep moving too, because you don't want to get overwhelmed. And yeah, I think the only criticism I could say about the game is that the knife, the melee button, if there's a dog nearby, it should automatically go to kick. Like knife, next to humans, great, awesome. But if there's a dog nearby, that should automatically be like, it should go from knife to kicking. Because unfortunately what happens is basically it's automatic. There's no button for that, and that's a little dumb in my opinion. That's really dumb in my opinion. Because I can only imagine players like raging frustration, like, oh my god, are you kidding me here? Like can I just like take the 1-point hit? And you can. And you can. Just know that you're a psychopath if you shoot a dog. So yeah, I really wish there was a better way to, you know, that's my only complaint I have to say about the game, is the fact that this is a yeah, if you're a fan of Metrovanias, this is definitely up your alley. However though, you know, let me say, oh goody, awesome, great, another Metrovania style game. And oh, what the fuck? What is this? Oh god, I think the game is a good sport about it, and shows you how long you have before the end of the level, which is great. But yeah, no, the automatic kicking needs to. Oh my, damn it, really? Oh my god. No, bitch. Come on. Just waiting for them to... Oh my god, seriously? And there's also no limit apparently, so you can hide in here forever just to give yourself some breathing space. But yeah, if you can master the pattern, you can definitely beat the level here. Well, I mean, I get it that this is definitely like a John Wick inspired game, but to like high score people, I know people are just like, what the fuck, man? Really? Stupid. It's like, well, that's the game they made. That's the game they made. I wish there was a better way of explaining it, but that's just how they want to make the game, you know. So, do I recommend this? Well, again, if you love Metrovanias, if you have the patience for a game like this, then absolutely. But just know that this game does not pull any punches on the difficulty. Like, okay, these guys are melee, so we can keep going. Oh. All right, one more time, one more time. Shit, come on. Oh, okay. Well then. That's the game. We weren't able to beat it, but or at least the first level, but we weren't able to beat it. But again, if you love you know, 2D platformers with the I guess, you know, Metroidvania. If I wouldn't say it's roguelike. I'm looking at the tags on Steam, but if you're looking for you know, a 2D platformer game that harkens back to the good old days, then by all means take a look at this game. It is not for everybody, and that's totally fine. But if you enjoyed this first impressions look into um Gun Dog Revenge from Mustrobo, then leave a like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed this first impressions look, then check out the other first impressions, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.